India's northeast is not just an area of alluring beauty and virgin landscapes. It is also a region that faces issues of connectivity and insufficient infrastructure.
And especially in areas of like the northeast of India, where connectivity by roads is not as good as in many other parts of the country. Mobile connectivity, broadband highways need to more than compensate for the lack of road connectivity, and this will in turn give a fillip to the GDP and the per capita income of this region.
Discussions on enhancing mobile connectivity in Northeast, along with dispelling myths surrounding mobile towers, took center stage during an awareness program on EMF emissions and telecom towers at Guwahati in Assam.
So far as government of Assam is concerned, we want to take broadband internet connectivity to every household, just like electricity and water. That is our commitment to the people. So we are fully committed to support the Department of Telecom, BSNL and all mobile service providers to extend all possible help in improving mobile and internet connectivity in Assam.
Resistance to mobile towers from some quarters poses a serious threat to this commitment. The program underlined the fact that most opposition springs from misguided beliefs regarding safety of mobile towers and cell phones.
Thousands of researches have been done. So it is not that not sufficient. Sufficient research has been done, and after that sufficient research, the outcome is that exposure to low-level electromagnetic field does not cause any health consequences.
There is some amount of the biological effect that you see, but it is not to the tune of health hazard. Is what is the cumulative conclusion of 25,000 studies done over 30 years of span.
To further reassure the common man, emission levels of all mobile towers will be available round the clock on central government's online portal, Tarang Sanchar. This will give a further impetus to Northeast's efforts to make digitization an agent of growth.
Arunachal Pradesh has a huge undulating terrain, and it has challenging terrain where we have to use towers, and therefore we cannot have the luxury of saying that radiation towers are going to cause adverse effects, because our farmers will be dependent on information. Our tourism sector will have to depend on telephone towers. Our citizens and e-governance, just as Mr. Deepak had said, the GDP grows when the broadband connectivity improves. Similarly, we would also have to see that if there is a trade-off, we would go for the mobile towers, we would go for a large density of the mobile towers, because that brings in growth and development in society.
Fully aware of the pressing need to bring the Seven Sisters at par with rest of the country in digital connectivity, the central government has made the region its focus area.
We have a Government of India fully funded, approved project for providing connectivity to 8,000 villages in the Northeast by setting up over 6,000 towers and fiber infrastructure, to be done in 2 years.
Enthusiastic response to the awareness program clearly establishes that reaching out to the citizens through scientific knowledge and empirical data goes a long way in busting myths and creating a positive environment for growth.